Hey, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling the Christmas spirit because we are still infusing it. And when we think of Christmas, we have to think of food. So I would like you to meet Arione. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. So, of course, young aspiring chef. These are going to be our future chefs of St. Lucia, and they're here to entice us because they're doing something special over at SALCC, which is the Snowflake Fantasy Dinner. Now, before we get into that, first of all, we're going to get to know Arione a little bit more about the program. So, I want to first ask you, what made you decide to pursue this career?
Well, when I was little growing up, I always saw my mom in the kitchen cooking, and I was always there with her cooking, going into the pot, seeing what is going on, what's bubbling, what's going on actually.
Right.
So I got inspired by that. So, yeah. I'm a part of the food and beverage department. They have two other departments, which is the travel and tourism and the hospitality department.
So
So,
collaboration.
right. So, us, the year twos of the food and beverage hospitality department, we we do everything. So we cook, we serve the guests, we do everything that's in hotel basically. So we
Right.
learn how to set the table, we learn how to create the dishes, how to design the dishes, how to basically handle the guests and to make them feel comfortable.
So I love how the three departments are coming together because obviously now we can see the correlation between all the departments. We want good customer service, of course, in the restaurant industry or even culinary at that. You want good food, good service, good persons waiting on you. So I can see how this is going to be paired all together. And it's nice because what I'm thinking right now is obviously it's the seniors coming out to show what they can do, right?
Right, that's correct.
Super. So what exactly is the theme? Why Snowflake Fantasy?
Well, we're in the Christmas of spirit, so we said, why not? We put on something very Christmassy, since the Caribbean doesn't really have snow, so why not we have snow in the Caribbean? So, yeah, we did a little Christmas theme there.
Perfect. Well, you know what? It's all about the good vibes. It's about spreading the Christmas cheer, and you can get that through a culinary experience. And what I love the most is the students that are putting this on. So this is young talent just waiting for the exposure. So you need to come out and support them. It's happening on December 12th, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So it's on December 12th, and I'm just telling you, this is my teaser. Make sure you tune in to Jingle DBS's Bells this Saturday at 8 p.m. because there's so many prizes besides our tickets for an adult and a child to the Moana production happening this Sunday. We're also giving away Unity Fest tickets. And to add the icing on the cake, if you want to experience Snowflake Fantasy, you have an opportunity to win tickets for that on the 12th. But if you don't believe me and you need a little bit more enticing, the rest of her crew who is not able to be here with us is here right now. They were in studio, and this is what you need to expect for Snowflake Fantasy on the 12th.
Good morning, St. Lucia. I am Kanisha, a student of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, Food and Beverage Year 2 student, and I will be your restaurant manager for the night of our event. This is Faith, the pastry chef, Cheryl, head chef, Bernal, head of the event, and Cherise, bar manager.
The theme of the function previously mentioned is Snowflake Fantasy. This happens next week, Thursday, December 12th, at the Lefort Restaurant at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. You can find your tickets either at the hospitality department at the school or at 457-7318.
Our dinner will be held at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College at the Lefort Restaurant, where you will experience some fine dining and lots of prizes to be won. Our menu comprises of a 5-course meal, and you will get more of this information by our head chef, Cheryl.
Our menu comprises of a 5-course meal. Our first course is soup. We have a cream of pumpkin soup. Our second course is the appetizer, which will be potato and sun-dried tomato gnocchi. For our third course, we have a sorbet, a sorrel flavored palate cleanser sorbet. For our fourth course, we have our main, which will be stuffed turkey with gravy, a tomato conce, a said fish, pesto sauce, herb stuffing, glazed carrots, and sweet potato puree. And our head of pastry will tell you our dessert.
My name is Faith, the head pastry chef. On the night of our function, we'll be having a peppermint cheesecake with a ginger base. We also will be having spice cookies. Cherise will give you more information on our beverages.
Hi, I'm Cherise, the head of bar. Upon entry, our guests will be receiving a glass of eggnog. Our cocktail list comprises of the Snowflake Fantasy, the winter sea breeze, and the winter whiskey sour. Yes. We also be serving your fruit juices, your local juices, wine, and your other beverages.
On the night of our event, the restaurant and kitchen will be run by us students of the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College Food and Beverage Year 2 students. So you could come experience some fine dining by us students.
To recap, the function Snowflake Fantasy is held next week Thursday, December 12th. Tickets are $100 for adults and $50 for children underneath 12. You can find the tickets at the Hospitality Department office or at 457-7318. This goes towards our grade and we really just need the support.
See you guys at our Snowflake Fantasy Christmas dinner. Come support.
Hey, good people, compliments of the season for you. Of course, the authentic Lucian Christmas is picking up. Activities are on their way, and we are here to let you know what needs to be on your calendar of activities for this weekend. So I have Jacques-Claude here, representing for CDF. So good morning, season's greetings.
Good morning, season's greetings to you.
Good. Now, I feel a little bit, today has been a crazy day, so I forgot my Santa hat, but I still have Frosty in my ears. So, we're feeling the Christmas spirit, and I know here at CDF you are too. So,
Definitely.
I'm excited because it's an action-packed weekend, and if you're looking for things or elements that are authentic to St. Lucia that makes our Christmas what it is, then Jacques-Claude is going to tell us exactly what we need to be at this weekend.
Of course, most definitely. Action packed is boy, I don't even know how to put it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. We're inviting the general public to attend. It's absolutely free. All of the activities that we have lined up. So we're gonna kick off the celebrations with the lantern competition. Of course, highly anticipated. The turnout this year has been amazing, phenomenal. I think too many people are coming out this year. We have a lot of support from the private and public sector this year. Some new criteria, I should say, some new categories, introduced to the competition this year. So we have the People's Choice Award, which is sponsored by His Worship the Mayor, Peterson Francis, and the Castries Constituency Council. That winner is walking away with 3,000 EC dollars. $3,000.
I know. You know what? And I'm trying to keep you guys in the know, and I didn't know that. I could have tried to win that $3,000.
You'd be surprised. People do know. I would hate to say it's just among certain circles, but we have had a lot of new faces coming out this year.
That's good.
Yeah, and for a lot of persons, it's not even the monetary incentive. There are people who just enjoy this aspect of Christmas, so they always come out to participate, always, and they always try to outdo each other. So that's one new category introduced this year for the competition. The second one is the Innovative Dutch Lady Award. Now for this one, we've partnered with Peter & Company Distributors Limited and the Dutch Lady brand, which is exclusive to them. And what persons have to do is purchase the 410 gram Dutch Lady tin, and they can utilize that tin to create an innovative lantern and just showcase the labeling of the Dutch Lady brand as well. And the winner walks away with 1,000 EC dollars. The first place winner, the second place winner gets 600, and third gets $400. So there's lots of prizes. I mean, lots of bragging rights as well. Some people, the friendly rivalry is good. We get a lot of jokes out of it every year. So we're looking forward to, for what I've seen thus far, I know some persons are going all out. So I think it's going to be a fun-filled competition. So it kicks off on Saturday at 2 p.m. Admission is absolutely free. It's open to the general public. Come out, come support, come have a good time, come see the creativity of persons young and not so young.
Now, you know what I like to? If you're like me and not that creative to say you could have come up with something good enough for competition, it is always a pleasure to watch and see what they come up with, because some of these ideas are really outside of the box.
Really good, really
So,
breathtaking stuff.
and based on the prizes, the incentives, I'm so anxious to see what they're coming up with this year.
Yes.
But I know the ball doesn't stop right there, because of course we move into Sunday with even
Yes,
more action.
Yes. So once we conclude with the competition, competition, we move right along into Sunday with the Festival of Carols. Again, a staple in the December festivals. People always turn out to enjoy the caroling from persons who are just starting off in their career and some of the more established groups and individuals coming to serenade the audience. It's quite a breathtaking I would say presentation by all the groups who participate. Some persons prepare themselves year round for this activity. We are looking at also putting in a little bit of a competitive spin to it for next year, but I won't let too much out just yet. But we do have at least, I would say, 12 solid choirs performing this year. We do have some specially invited guests as well. So it's going to be a very entertaining night, very, very exciting night.
And you know, Christmas, another aspect to it is the music. We think of the food, we think of getting together family, and I always think of the music, so that's going to be really great to hear. But where is this taking place?
This is taking place at the Laclery Parish, formerly known as Our Lady of Fatima Parish.
All right, good stuff. And again, this is free.
This is absolutely free. It kicks off on Sunday at 7 p.m. Everybody is welcome. We welcome everybody to be a part of this. Come enjoy the music, come enjoy the caroling. Bring out your family, bring out your friends, and let's usher in the festive season together.
Definitely. So you see, that's why I told you we have all the elements and the aspects of a real St. Lucian Christmas picking up. So you have so much to do this weekend. It is absolutely free. So no reason not to be there if you want to feel that festive mood. And you know, these things are the build up to one of the major days, which is going to climax everything as part of our traditions, which is Festival of Lights, right?
The big day. Yeah, again, highly anticipated. I think St. Lucians already know once it's December 12th, you know where you have to be. Be ready. Come ready and just come out to have a good time. I'm gonna say that there's a lot in store.
Right.
I want you guys to come and enjoy it and see for yourself.
Exactly.
I don't want to let too much out.
Closer to the date, we will have more updates for you. So now, this is
definitely
our teaser to let you know. Look out for that. But this weekend is really where we need you to be. So if you're not yet feeling the Christmas spirit, because I mean, once you walk inside a CDF, all the decorations, everything, I'm feeling it. We're feeling it at DBS. But if you need a little extra boost, then make sure you come out on Saturday and Sunday. So of course we have lantern competition, Festival of Carols. So it's a lot of creativity, a lot of music. It's the festivity. This is our tradition. So don't
the
miss
most
out.
wonderful time of the year.
Yes,
Don't miss it, guys.
You know, I'm already warming up my voice. Me. Okay, I'll try a little harder, but you know, at least I'm not competing. But guys, don't miss it. We will all be there, and let's come and share in the festivities.
See you there, guys.
Hey good people, so you know what's a Friday without our DIYs? Yes, it is back and it's Christmas inspired. So right now, let's take a look at what we can create out of toilet paper rolls for the Christmas season.
Today we're going to be doing a special Christmas decoration. And this is something that anyone can do. Everybody can get some toilet rolls, glue, spray paint, some glitter, and I'm using, this is from the coconut tree, and what I did was paint it with some acrylics to give it a little bit of color. So these are the things we're going to be using. So we're going to go right into it and start our preparation. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is take the toilet roll, and I'm using some spray paint, and I'm just going to spray the entire roll, and you'll end up with something like this. Okay, now what I do is I flatten it out, and then I'm going to measure just to get the strips the same size. So I'd normally get about 9 strips from this one. Now you can go ahead and measure both ends and then mark lines, but I'm just gonna eyeball and cut. So we have our pieces. We're going to lay them out. Alright, so we're just going to wait a few minutes for this to heat up. And in the meanwhile, this is from the coconut tree, and what I did was just add some paint to it to give it a little bit of color, and we're gonna cut them out like little leaves. Okay, now our glue gun is ready. We're gonna start putting our decoration together. And I'm just putting one little, you don't need a lot of glue to get it going. And I like using the glue gun because it sticks really quickly, and you could do lots of things. So now we have our first layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, bend it in half, put 2 drops on either side. So that's what we have so far.
Guess what? I'm going to leave you hanging right there. If you want to find out what's the next level or how we actually transform what you just saw into the finished product, then you need to tune in to DBS this Saturday. Yes, December 7th, 8 p.m. because we're going to kick off again with Jingle DBS's bells, and you can see the conclusion and the magic that we can create out of toilet paper rolls. So yes, I'm keeping you hanging, but just stay locked to DBS. Tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. and you'll find out so you can create it on your own. Now, this is where we're going to wrap up this Friday, our festive Friday. As I said, yes, I forgot my Santa's hat, but I didn't forget my Frosty. So we're still in the Christmas mode. I hope you're feeling it too. So thank you so much for staying locked on. Go out and experience the events this weekend. And again, don't forget Jingle DBS's bells at 8 p.m. So I'll see you very soon right here on DBS This Morning.